Hello, Brick Tipster here, coming at you with another haul from Bricks and Pieces, now called Pick a Brick, that I just wanted to show you guys to maybe give you guys some creative ideas of what are some things that you also can order to from that service. So while we go ahead and get these poured out and organized and see what we have here. All right, welcome back. Now that everything is now organized and the severed heads are no longer rolling off the table, let's get started with this haul to show you kind of some stuff that I got, and maybe there's things that you would like to also order from lego.com as well. So let's start up in the upper right-hand corner or left-hand corner here. We have both, we have black and white swords. These aren't the like really super cool ones that came out with are basically for the Black Falcons, and I'll show the Black Falcons a little bit later, but I just still thought they were kind of cool just because of the colors. We have violins over here. I was really excited to see them available to be ordered. Unfortunately though, as you can see, there is absolutely no printing. So I want you to just have your kids draw a couple of strings on there. They'll be fine with some black paint. This is iconic. It is Bo Peep's staff, so I thought that was kind of fun and cool to be in there. When I see this, I definitely think of Lord Elrond from Lord of the Rings. Nothing else can replace this piece for me. And then we have some keys who needs to get into their house. And then we have a balloon dog. Over here we have a bunch of Thor hammers. I know this seems kind of weird, have a pile of Thor hammers, but I thought they were kind of cool. And I thought they were even more cool when I saw I think it was the Lego Ideas contest of the next kind of ideas set that's going to be coming out, and the A-frame won. And what it used is it used the Thor hammers on the side, so he had it stuck into the building like this, and those actually were like the brick. And I just thought that was a really cool parts usage there. We have some animals. I'm a sucker for animals as well. So we have the baby elephant from City Set. And then we have, I believe this one's the glow-in-the-dark one. If not, then I'm sorry. But this is a anglerfish, of course. We have a bulldog. And then we have some more sheeps, more babas. I have 10 already. I saw these in the 4+ set, the Mickey's Farmland set, and I just thought they were super cool. So I ordered them, especially I'm pretty much into knights and things like that. And I know that sheep are not just in the medieval times, but I thought they would be really cool to have in a mock of a castle, like on the exterior, maybe in the market. So I ordered some more sheep before those went away. I got some spiders, because who doesn't need more spiders? Gosh, I don't even know what figure this came with, but it might have been from Hidden Side. I'm not really sure, but I just thought it was kind of cool. Who doesn't need a mini, tiny astronaut? So I grabbed him because I thought he was cool. Santa's nice list. So if you don't see your name on there, yeah. Moving on, we got some mead. I believe I got this probably from one of the Harry Potter sets, because that totally looks like something that they would get at the tavern there. Over here we have this pretty iconic piece. This piece is, of course, in the Star Wars Millennium Falcon. What they play on, I do not know the name, but I think it's kind of cool that it's actually printed onto a shield piece. So I grabbed one of those. Speaking of the severed heads, we can kind of look at them. Some of them are dual-sided printing, some of them are not. So those are all them, and we'll kind of flip those over. Hopefully that's not the exact same side I just showed you. I'll know when I look at this video afterwards. And then we have this one. Definitely give me some red balloon vibes up there. And then down here. So those are those. I get those off to the side so they stop rolling around. Over down here we have Rocket Racer. It's off of those stunt bikes, but I mean this is iconic. There is a Lego game called, gosh, I think it was just Racers or something like that, but it had Rocket Racer in there. It was a Lego game on the Nintendo 64. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and Google it and see what people used to play on. But that was iconic. I just thought that is an awesome torso to have. A couple other torsos that I thought were great to have. Of course, we ordered a little baby too, because they need love. And then we got some hats over here. I'll start with the capes though first. I noticed I didn't open these yet, but I kind of noticed on the inside, I don't know if you can see that with the lighting, but there's brown and black capes in here. So I positive I only ordered black capes. And so if I got more than one in here, that is just amazing. Every single box shows that. So I'm gonna have to look up this part number and see, okay, what exactly did they delineate to being in those boxes? So I'm pretty excited. Why don't we just actually just open up one now? Yeah, so this is just like a surprise pack, because I ordered one black cape and I got that. That's cool. And literally all the rest of them are the same thing. So I got 2 brown capes and a black cape, and then like this kind of like cowl kind of thingy. That is amazing. So pretty excited for that. It's just having one of those bonus, you actually get something bonus from Lego. It's amazing. This gave me hella vibes. I know her headdress does not look exactly like this, but still, I thought it was kind of cool headdress. And then, you know, giving some love to Willy Wonka. I know that's not what these are intended for, but they totally give me Willy Wonka vibes, so there you go. Amazing, really cool beekeeper. So if you have any friends that are beekeepers, definitely make a Lego version of them. They would really appreciate it. I love how they kind of frosted, fogged that area to make it look like a net. We have a boulder hat and then a smaller top hat. Nothing compared to that Willy Wonka hat, though. And then we have, yeah, this sword, not fencing, but the sword mask, whatever. Then we have, of course, a panda head mask, just because. We have some hair pieces, you know, everybody needs hair. And then, I don't know why I ordered this, but it's like a robotic head. I thought it was kind of cool, so I ordered it. Oh, and then we need some love to this. I think this came in like a new city set with like those new like colored horses, but went ahead and got that. Now I want to just quickly talk about these guys that I've kind of saved for the last. These are the Black Falcons. They appeared in both the medieval blacksmith set as well as the new kind of like 3-in-1 castle set. Don't hate me, but I don't care for 3-in-1s. But I love that they include the figure and that you can actually buy it on lego.com using the bricks and pieces or pick-a-brick options to be able to buy them, and their shields and the helmets and whatnot. I don't have the swords. I think they were out of it at the time of me ordering this. And they go on and off with being in stock and out of stock. So if you go after watching this video and be like, hey, I want to go order some Black Falcons, if they're not in stock, just wait around. They hopefully will be back in stock. I would avoid having to pay premium prices and other buy other resellers, either on eBay, whatnot, or on Bricklink. Bricklink typically is going to be your best bet, but still it's pretty expensive. So let me get these kind of out of the way to kind of showcase what I'm doing with my Black Falcons. So it's gonna be a little hard to see at this angle, but here is some Black Falcons right here that you'll see here. I ordered the older horses that were used in the Lord of the Rings, and so I would just kind of like decked them out a little bit. I'll just take the display stands off of this guy and kind of show you. So this is them. Here's just on one plate, and here's one of the guys. I added the blue cape from the, was it the Viking? The Viking CMF from, I think it was like 20 something, maybe it was 20, series 20. And I put that cape on him because I thought it was really cool. I did look into though, and some people are just ordering capes for minifigures. I know he's out of country from the United States, but the shipping isn't horrible, and a lot of people are going with the Mandalorian capes. They're also doing that for these guys, which I'll talk about really soon. But I mean, you can get the Poldrons, you can get, or the shoulder armor, whatever that's called, and then you have your helmet, your plume, and then I just thought they were just really cool. That's that sword that I'm talking about. Comparing the two swords, you can just definitely see the difference in the sizes and just how much cooler those are. But that's kind of what I'm shooting for. I'm trying to amass an army. I know that the Lion Knight's castle is coming out soon. It would be awesome to be able to build and design a Black Falcon castle. Would be awesome in order to have something to go against that one. But these are the guys I also wanted to talk about is these figures. Now, they're not complete yet. I also want to switch out these helmets. I'm not a fan of this color. This is like the old color. I get it. It's remembering the past, but I do like the newer, this color. Now, this color, I believe, is the metallic, which I would think that this was the metallic, but this is actually called the silver ink, whereas this is the silver metallic. So I'm gonna go with more of the silver metallic and kind of replace all those heads on these guys with the silver metallic. I would love to have the silver ink for all of those, but those are out of stock online, and I don't know if they'll ever come back online. They came in the last thing that they came in, the most recent thing was the Bricklink designer program. The Castle in the Forest is where you had the ink ones, but before that they were in the older sets. I don't even think it was in Kingdoms. It was the one before that on the Castle line. But I just love these guys. The chainmail is awesome. On the reverse side, you have the black Falcon, but it looks like more like the white or silver Falcon design. There's not an official name for these. People have been calling them like different variants of the black Falcons, whereas other people are like, okay, what do we call them? The silver Falcons, the white Falcons, the red Falcons, because of the red kind of cape there. But it's just super, super cool figs. Those are dual molded legs, really awesome torso with a chainmail. And of course, you can put whatever head you want on them. And then the shields, they were actually a BAM minifigure. If you don't know what a BAM minifigure is, it's a build a minifigure. If you go to a Lego store, you'll look and get one of these, and it's basically you put 3 minifigures in there, 5 parts each, so you could have like a hair or hat, the head, the torso, the legs, and then an accessory. So when you're going there, this would be your minifigure. You would have the hat or head, which would be, of course, the helmet, the face, the torso, and the legs, and then, of course, you would have the shield as your accessory. So that would be basically your figure. And then you just have to buy the sword separately in order to, you know, have that complete figure. So that about concludes this build a minifigure, or not build a minifigure, but this video that I want to show you based off the Bricks and Pieces haul. I look forward to you checking out more. Please feel free to like this video if you enjoyed it, if you got inspired by it. Leave a comment what you would like to do, and as well as subscribe if you would like to see more of this awesome content, or at least I hope you think it's awesome. All right, talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.